Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best 5 class setups after update 1.09 here in Vanguard. Now, a lot of stuff has changed in the update. If you want to read it, I'll put the patch notes in the description. If you think it's a W patch or an L, let me know in the comment section. I think it's okay, not too crazy, but today I'm going to be showing you the best class setups that you can use to go on high kill gameplays and get easy V2 rockets. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure you go check me out on Facebook, and as well, let's get 150 likes on today's video. Alright, so going into the first class up, we have the STG-44. It's one of the best assault rifles in the game, and it's also the first assault rifle in the game that you can use. And now this is a really good assault rifle, and I personally love it. It's the best in the game. Now going into the class setup, I'm going to be adding on the MX silencer for that first attachment for that sound suppression and accuracy. It's going to help us have our shots being more accurate. Shots are going to be on point, and it's going to help us get a lot more kills. And as well, it's going to help us be more quiet and more stealthy, so we are going to be staying alive a lot longer. Now, for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the 760mm 05B. This is going to help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable. It's going to help damage at range increase, so our bullets are stronger at a longer distance. And plus, it is going to reduce some scope sway and gun bobbing if you are running a scope. So this is a really good build to use. And for long range accuracy, this is the best barrel that you can use on the STG. Now, for the optic, now I want this to be as much as aggressive as I can, so I'm adding on the Crossnick ISO 2M iron sight. This can help with aim down sight speed, and it's going to largen up the iron sights. So when aiming down sights, you are aiming down sights a lot faster, and it's a lot more clear when aiming down sights. So this is a really good build so far. Now, for the stock, we're going to be adding on the Crossnick S11S folding stock. This can help with sprint to fire speed. And as well, guys, that movement speed is going to help us get a lot more kills as well in a way, because we are moving around the map a lot faster, flanking behind people easier. It's just going to help us a lot in mobility. So this is a really good thing to use as well. Now, for the perk 1, we are going to be using Vital for that increased area of critical hit. So we are going to be a lot stronger and more aggressive in a way as well. So it is going to have a faster time to kill. And then for perk 2, we are going to be using the fully loaded perk. So we start out with more ammunition at the game. You really don't have to worry about picking up another weapon. You don't really have to worry about scavenger. If you are running an ammo crate, and as well if teammates are, you can just pick that up. But as well as popular the STG is, you are going to pick up some reserve ammo, so you don't really have to worry about ammunition for this weapon. Now for the rear grip, we are going to be using the polymer grip for that flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. So we are a lot stronger now when getting into those gunfights, and as well our accuracy, it goes up, and our recoil goes up as well the longer you do fire. So this is a really good way to get a lot more kills as well. Now, for the magazine, I am going with the 45 round drum. Now, I'm using this just because a lot of the things, you either lose out recoil and accuracy, fire rate, aim down sight speed, and movement speed, or you're going to lose out on damage, bullet penetration, and bullet velocity and range. With the 45 round drum, you're not going to lose anything, so you're just getting an ammo increase. So this is what we're going to be running. And as well, for the ammo type, we are going to be using LinkedIn for that +3 bullet velocity, so our bullets are traveling faster in air to hit our targets faster. Now for the final attachment, guys, I'm going to be adding on the M1941 hand stop grip for that recoil control and accuracy, making the STG really accurate, really powerful, and I guarantee a lot of kills. Alright, so we have the MP44, our next weapon here. It's really good. I don't really need to go in depth with this weapon because how good it is. But going into the class setup though, I'm adding on the recoil booster for that extra fire rate. This is going to help our weapon have a faster time to kill. We're going to be really accurate still, although we do lose some accuracy, which is okay. We're adding this on just to be more aggressive and have a faster time to kill, which will help us get a lot more kills. Now, for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the Crossnick 317 04B barrel. This is going to help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable, and as well, it is going to reduce scope sway and gun bobbing. So having this on, our shots are going to be on point, our weapon's easier to control, so you're not going to be missing any shots, and I guarantee a lot more kills just using these 2 attachments so far. Now, for the optic, we're going to be adding on the ISO 2M iron sight. This can help with aim down sight speed, and as well, it is going to change how the iron sights look. So either or, you can change up the iron sights or add on any attachment for the optic. It's up to you. Personally, I don't think the optics matter, but everything else does. But adding this on, either one works, but I'm going with the ISO 2M. Now, for the stock, I'm adding on the Crossnick 33M folding stock. This can help with sprint to fire speed and movement speed. So like I was talking about in the STG, this is going to help us be more aggressive. We're shooting faster off a sprint, and as well that movement speed is going up, so we're flanking behind people faster. going up to people faster and running around the map a lot faster as well. So you are going to see an increase of engagements and getting into those gunfights, so definitely have this on, is very helpful. Now for perk 1, we are going to be using brace for that initial accuracy and recoil, so when you're firing, you are going to improve on accuracy and recoil control, so this is really helpful. And then for perk 2, we are going to be adding on quick, so we have that sprint speeds increased as well, so this is really helpful. Just again, you are moving around the map a lot faster, flanking behind people faster, you're going to get into those engagements a lot, so having this on is really good. Alright, so for the rear grip, guys, we're adding on the fabric grip for that aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire recoil recovery. So having this on, the only two things I'm looking at here is that aim down sight speed. It is going to help us look fast down the sights, and as well we have some more sprint to fire speed, so we are shooting faster off a sprint now, so we are going to be winning those gunfights. You're never going to lose them, and this class setup is perfect so far. Now for the magazine, there's a ton of things that you can use, but we're going to be going with the 8mm Cruise 32 round mag. This can help with bullet velocity and range, bullet penetration, and extra damage, so having this on is really helpful. Again, our time to kill is going up, so we are going to be a lot more aggressive and as well getting a lot more kills. And then for the ammunition type, I am adding on the LinkedIn rounds again for that bullet velocity. It's always good to have your bullets travel faster and able to hit its targets faster, because there's so many ways. So with this class as well, you are more aggressive. You're going to be shooting faster off a sprint first, and your bullets are now hitting its targets first. You're just going to be going absolutely crazy with this build. Now, for the final attachment, guys, you're going to want to add on the Carver foregrip for that recoil control and hip fire accuracy. Again, so this is really helpful. You're controlling your shots, and as well, if you need a hip fire, there you go, boom. You're not going to be missing any shots with that, and it's really good up close, medium, and as well, long distance gunfights. Now, I had to bring the Automaton AR into this video just because it can be an LMG in a way. Now we're going to build it like an LMG. You're going to have a lot of ammunition going absolutely crazy, and you guys are going to love it. So going into this class setup, I'm adding on the F8 stabilizer for that accuracy and damage at range. So our bullets are way more stronger at a longer distance, and as well our bullets are super accurate, and it is going to help us get a lot more kills. Now, for the barrel, there's a few things that you can run here that is really good, but I'm going to be actually running the 600mm BFA. This can help our weapon be easier to control, highly accurate, and as well we are getting some more reduced scope sway and gun bobbing, so this is really good, just being really accurate, shots are on point, and it is going to help the muzzle out a lot, so you want to add this on for the second attachment here. Now, for the optic, like I was saying in the MP40, it's really what you like, and in my opinion, we're going to be going with the G16 2.5. It's going to help with some more accuracy and recoil control, so we're going to have full control of our weapon, and our weapon is going to be highly accurate, and that's what we want, so I'm adding this on for the third attachment. Now for the stock, I am adding on the skeletal stock to help us with a little bit more mobility and speed. So we are getting a +4 aim walking movement speed and aim walking steadiness, and as well we are getting some initial firing recoil and as well that accuracy. So our shots are way more accurate now. We have some more recoil control, and plus we do have some more speed. So we are, when aiming down sights, moving a lot faster, and we are more steady when aiming down sights. Now, for the two perks, we're going to be running tight grip for that accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. And then for the kit, we are going to be running fully loaded. So again, we are getting a lot more ammunition. Since it is a popular weapon, we're not going to have to worry about scavengers, ammo crates. People are going to tend to use this weapon a lot, so you are going to be picking up reserves. So I don't really have to worry about ammunition. For the rear grip, again, we are going to be using the polymer grip for that flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. For the magazine, we're going to be using the 75 round drum for that extra increase of magazine size. So we're going to be running around with basically an LMG with high mobility, high fire rate, and low recoil. Now for the ammunition type, we are going to be using the LinkedIn rounds again for that bullet velocity. You always want your bullets to travel faster and air to hit its targets faster. So this is a big thing here for the Automaton. And then for our final attachment, guys, we're going to be adding on the M3 ready grip for that aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and aim walking movement speed. So our mobility is going up again, making us really aggressive using this build. Alright, so for our next weapon here, we have the M1928, aka the Tommy gun, which is one of my favorite weapons in the game. I love using it, so with this class setup, I'm going to be adding on the M1929 silencer for its first attachment. This can help with sound suppression and accuracy, so having this on, our shots are going to be way more on point, and as well, we're going to be super stealthy and quiet, which will help us stay alive a lot longer. Now for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the CGC 12-inch cooling barrel. This can help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable, and as well it's going to reduce some scope sway and gun bobbing. So having this on, our weapon's easier to control, where our bullets are going to be on point, we're not going to be missing any shots, which is going to help us get a lot more kills. Now for the optic, I'm adding on the large iron sights for that aim down sight speed and that alternate iron sight construction. So it's going to be easier to aim down sights, it's going to be a lot quicker, and as well, the iron sights are a lot different, which is going to help you see a little bit better in my opinion. You can run no iron sight at all, it's up to you, but if you want that a little bit of a more advantage, we're going to be adding on the large iron sights for that fast aim down sight speed. Now, for the stock, we're going to be adding on the adjustable stock for that sprint to fire speed and movement speed. So again, we're talking about movement speed, running around the map a lot faster, being more aggressive, and just getting into a lot more gunfights. So you are going to be getting a lot more kills, and as well, we're going to be shooting faster off a sprint a lot faster. So we are going to be aggressive. So this is really good to run. All right, so for the 2 perks, guys, I'm adding on fleet for that weapon swap quickness and movement speed. So we are moving a lot more faster now around the map and getting into those engagements a lot quicker. And then for the perk 2, we are going to be using quick for that sprint speed. So again, we are moving a lot more faster now. Our mobility is going up, so we are getting into a ton of engagement. So I guarantee a good increased amount of kills. So having them 2 on are very important. Now for the rear grip, we are going to be using the pine tar grip for that recoil control and hip fire accuracy. So our shots are going to be easier to control, and as well, if you do need a hip fire, boom, it's right there. You don't really need to worry about hip fire accuracy. So we have that pine tar grip on. Now, for the magazine, we are going to be using the 30-round fast mag. This can help with reload quickness, and it is going to take a little bit of a hit to our magazine size, but with how fast the reload speed is on this, you don't really have to worry about, a slow reload animation or anything like that. You're going to reload quick, get back into those gunfights, and get a lot more kills. Now, for the ammunition type, we are going to be using lengthen again for that bullet velocity. It's always helpful to have our bullets travel faster and able to hit our targets faster. And then for our final attachment, guys, we're going to be using the Carver foregrip again for that recoil control and hip fire accuracy. So our shots are super easy to control and as well a lot more accurate. Plus, we do get some hip fire accuracy. So if you want to hip fire for fun, there you go. It's super easy. All right, so for the final weapon, guys, we have the bar. It's super nice with the right class setup. So with the muzzle, I'm adding on the MX silencer for that sound suppression and accuracy. You really want to help with accuracy and recoil control for the bar just because how bad it kicks. So we're adding this stuff on to help it not move at all. Now for the barrel, there's a ton of things that you can choose here. We're going to be going with the 2B barrel. This can help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable. It's going to help reduce scope sway and gun bobbing. And as well, we get some damage at range increase, so our bullets are a lot stronger at a longer distance. Our weapon's easier to control, and as well, it's highly accurate. So this is a really good start off to our build. Now, for the optic, we're going to be using the G16 2.5. This can help our weapon have recoil control, accuracy, and as well, it's super easy to use, and I love the G16. It's good on Warzone, it's good on Vanguard. It's just one of the best scopes that you can run here in the game. Now for the stock, we're going to be using the CGC wire stock. This can help with sprint to fire speed and movement speed. So we're shooting faster off a sprint, and as well, our movement speeds increase, so we are getting in a lot more gunfights. Perk 1 is going to be hard scope for that initial firing recoil control and accuracy during sustained fire. And then for perk 2, we are going to be using fully loaded again for that max ammo at the beginning of the game. So for the rear grip, we're going to be using polymer grip for that flinch resistance and that accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. The magazine is going to be the 8mm 20-round mag for that recoil control accuracy, fire rate, aim down sight speed, and movement speed. The ammo type is going to be the lengthened rounds for that bullet velocity, so our bullets are traveling faster in air. And then for the underbarrel, we're going to be using the M3 ready grip for that aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and that aim walking movement speed to help the bar go absolutely crazy, and I guarantee easy high kill games and easy V2 rockets using this weapon.